Come aboard once more on Pandren's podcast live on YouTube at Pandren's UG. Today I have my guest once again, Emily. I will let him introduce himself as we continue. Welcome.
Thank you very much to the viewers outside there. I'm also obliged to be a part of this show. It's incredibly so much always to be on the podcast of this show and always giving people the information which is needed.
Yeah.
We have at least scripted a lot of information. We are the trusted sources, and we also bear to have trusted sources. We bear to have what we call trusted sources.
Yes.
So Emma Waliaola, next chairman MC5 Bale District, humanitarian journalist, investigative journalist, father, and a darling of Bale District. Come next year, come this coming election.
So, for today's case, let's give us light to the recently concluded NRM elections on a district level. Basically, let's first start with the Elgon region before we look for national.
Now, good morning and good afternoon, good evening, and good evening once again to whoever watching us from any destination, be to those ones who are watching us from the diaspora. People from the diaspora, we love you so much.
People from Bangladesh,
India, US, Netherlands, and whoever takes time to always buy data and watch us. Please always be and keep locked on the set, because we are the best journalists ever in Uganda. East and West, we are the best. So right now, I would love to say thank you very much for coming up with those questions, looking at how the NRM vote has been transpiring in and out of in all regions, most especially now, right? Let me give a light about how Elgon did in the NRM structure. From structure, they went up to the district level where they voted for those people who are going to go national to vote for their national leaders. So now, I wanted to tell you that NRM being a party, being a long-serving party in the politics of Uganda, it had gained what we call ground structure level base of support. When you look at how the General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni had handled the party, he has really extended the support, or maybe the involvement of the party up to the village level. That's why you saw from village they went to parish. After parish they came to sub-county. After sub-county, that's why you saw them yesterday on the district level. Yeah. So now in Eastern Uganda, I'm probably going to pick only the prominent figures that went through with the district. Now, first of all, I would love to go to Mbale district, the mother tongue of all the Elgon region. You're going to see that starting from positions down, we had mainstream, we had the youth league, you see representative on the NRM ticket at the district, veteran. So with the youth, Youth Ombale had to elect one Hayendehe, Mike. They did not vote for who? Mr. Brian. Brian, yes. We saw Hayendehe scooping a long line against Brian, against Ben. Yes, called Ben. Yeah. So this shows that maybe the youth of Mbale district, at least this time, they are showing solidarity and involvement to the party rules and regulations, and I think participating in the NRM structure, whatever vote. I think to interest ourselves most was a vote that really scooped a lot of controversies. When you look at that was the position of Mbale NRM chairman. On the flag, who is going to represent Mbale district on the NRM ticket. So we saw contestants where there were four, but most of those ones who were known that much was Wambogo Moses. We had Daniel He was called. We had Daniel. We had Mzee Watenyeri, who is a former NRM flag bearer of Mbale District. Mbale District Chairman LC5 on NRM ticket. We had, I think those are the people whom the vote rounded around. But to my best understanding and what transpired in the vote, Mzee, according to my preliminary sources, Mzee Watenyeri dismissed the elections and called even Tanga Odoi immediately. The Tanga Odoi had to switch on investigations of what had transpired in Mbale district. So his claim was that the vote was sham. The vote was sham, and the voters who were brought in were not the delegates. And to his understanding, some of the people who voted were not supposed to vote. So I'm told
the ones supposed to vote didn't vote.
That is the case. So I think the NRM secretariat from the likes of Tanga Odoi up to the district level, they are going to see, because I'm seeing the videos circulating around to my level base, that the people who were not supposed to do what, to vote, voted, and those ones who were not supposed, okay, like those ones who were supposed to vote did not vote, and those ones who were not supposed to vote, they voted. This really brings the dirtiness and maybe incompetences of the party's leadership, because now if you can deny the delegates who came from the village level, voted to the sub-county up from the sub-county, so they had to come and vote from the district. So it was a lot of that showed competence. But at the end of the day, we congratulate Wambogo Moses for going through for that vote. He scooped 159
votes.
And Daniel, who also stood on the line, scooped 16 votes. So Mzee Watenyeri had to declare himself off from participating, because he called it a sham election. Non-voters voted, and the real voters didn't vote. So now it means Mbale district also had issues. But what really interested Wambogo's vote winning may be, well, but what really caused a lot of excitement and controversy was about should I call him the former chairman NRM Mbale district, Muhamudu Masaba. Muhamudu Masaba, by the way, was beaten in a vote by an old man, one Philemon who, some Mzee Philemon Wewashipuhu, beat him in a vote of Secretary Finance at the district. They stood with Muhamudu Masaba, and Mzee managed to scoop over 160 votes. And Muhammad, I think, scooped something like 29 votes. That's according to my sources. What does this show? There is a trend which is changing in politics of Mbale and politics of the country. Remember, on the parish level, honorable, it is alleged that Muhammad Masaba facilitated the people to go and host out Honorable Wanda Richard of Ngoho Central, meaning because Masaba is also in need of that position of what? Of MPship of Ngoho Central. So when we came here at the district level, they also did the same what they did to Wanda. So this carefully comes into our mind as we politicians. How are you playing your cards of politics? Are you interesting players? Are you interesting political players who are going to support you, or you are interesting enemies to come and hate you? So I would love to advise my fellow politicians that please, we should always play very well in our cards. Now, what interested me, I had keenly been following a vote of Manafa district, where Walimba Peke, it is believed Walimba Peke went through, but it is believed Walimba Peke was beaten a vote. The one who won got 150. I think 159. No, 179. And Mr. Walimba Peke got 120. So it is believed Walimba was declared the winner. And the people of Manaf have been asking themselves, why would Walimbwa be declared a winner yet he got less votes than the one who won? So it has been a question of time. There is a lot of political pressure in Manafa as compared to also in Bale, there is a lot. So when we go to Bulambuli, Bulambuli where a minister was also beaten. Minister Namboze ran away because there was a landslide vote by Mr. Lumoro, who for chairman NRM Bulambuli district. Yeah. So this is really giving a point that even if you are powerful, but if you've not coordinated very well, or you have been betraying people, then they're also going to betray in the last vote. Yes, please.
We are seeing people who are so influential in the NRM party being thrown away in this recently concluded election. What is the reason? What is the reason to why? Have they lost value? The people have lost trust into them, or what?
Betrayal. They have been, just know they have been, if they have been also betrayed, it means they have been betraying others. You know, in politics, it is called a data game in the way that if after all you have not been too supportive to someone, or maybe wishing someone well, someone will also work against you. So the good message is, hey, the only politician in the game, however much you may be too connected to maybe the NRM chairperson, the who. But if the voice of the Wananchi say no, then you'll not go back. I want also to advise all the Wananchis, all the people who are, all the voters, please, this time eat money as much as possible. But please don't send them. You know them. Don't send the people who are not going to work for us. Don't send people who are incompetent. Don't send the people who are non-performers. Because now when you look at the service delivery, most especially, let's talk about Mbale district. There is a narrative which is moving in a recent concluded vote of yesterday, whereby Daniel, who was also amongst those ones who wanted for NRM Mbale district position. He was not given, he was given only 16 votes. Now these people from Nosa have also ganged up. They are saying, oh, it means now the NRM chairperson, Mbale district is coming from Bungoho Central. We have woman member of parliament who is coming from Bungoho Central. We have chairman LC5 who also want to come from Bungoho Central, that is Tony Wamakale. We're leaving out the of course, now Emma Waliaola, I personally am coming from Bungoho South. Bungoho South, that is Bumasche sub-county. We have Wokom, who is coming from also Bungoho South, but from Bushende, whereby Bushende is shared. You should know that Bushende is shared with Central and what?
South, yeah.
And the South. So there is a lot of political masturbation in Mbale district that you're going to see a vote of division, a vote of multiplication, and a vote of what? Subtraction. In the way that now, if you're telling me that Bungoho Central has a woman member of parliament, woman, so what is Bungoho South producing to the district? What is Bungoho North producing to the district? We had given now, because now in this race, in the previous, let's say this reign, in these 5 years, which is concluding, we had Chairman LC5 who came from Mr. Mafabi, who came from North. Yeah. We have NRM chap, a woman member of parliament who came from Bungoho Central.
NRM
chairperson who came from Bungoho Central. Then this is now ridiculously giving a bad image to the constituent, to these three constituents, because they have not shared, by the way, they have not shared well this position. Now, when you look at Mike is now from Bungoho Central. So this is now giving a big headache to some of us, political players, political analysts, and the foreseers, who we want to know if people of Bungoho South, if people of Bungoho North can interest to also bring this, because we need now to have this cake should be shared. Now, when you interest, woman member of parliament is from Bungoho Central, we have We have chairman NRM is Vungo Central. So how should we share? So I'm requesting the Wananchis, people of Mbale, and Vembale. This time what we do is we have seen woman member of parliament from Vungo Central. We have seen chairman NRM from Vungo Central. Okay, from Bushend. This time let's give chairman LC5 this to come from Bumasi Sub County. That's Vungo Central, Vungo South. So that now we balance that district, we balance this politics. The moment we are going to forward send maybe for affiliate with people living other sides, then we are going to receive a lot of problems. We are going to see a lot of political masturbation at the end of the vote. Because me, I am capable of taking on Mbale district for these 5 years, and you will see my change. I think the incumbents should now position themselves very well to either go back or to either come back and we dig with them in that village.
Welcome. To this recently concluded election of yesterday, we saw, to my personal analysis, we saw votings in camps. If you lose chairpersonship, your camp loses chairpersonship.
Yes.
It means it is going to lose all the positions.
Now, there has been the mathematics of Palanilako. Help me to hit that one. So that's what has been transpiring in the camps. That's why calculatively you can see that Mzee Filimoni Washipuku, who supported Wambogo, Wambogo who scooped the long line, had to go through against Muhammadu Masaba
with that very
line, because automatically from this line they were shifting directly to their person. So this has been a vote of interest. Please, you've supported me in this way. Please let my line also come and support you. That's what we saw in Mbale district. I was one of the journalists who were allowed to go and monitor, because currently I'm still a journalist. However much I'm a politician, aspiring for chairman LC5. Because now, but what is really disturbing those people who like the likes of Mzee Otenyeli, calling this vote a sham, the district at the last moment, they had to denounce all the delegates from, let's say, those from sub-counties. Because now, on the other paper, and on the other paper of rules and regulations, which demanded that election, they were clearly saying people from, the delegates from the sub-county were the one to come and vote for chairman LOC, chairman NRM, this Mbale district. Maybe on the women league, it was the women league, but on the youth like that. But now for the chairman NRM Mbale district, it was general. Be it women league, everyone was supposed to vote. Even the incumbent NRM chairman, NRM MPs, flag bearers, chairman LC5s. But now that was how the mathematics was played. But of course, I can't go far. I can't go deep into that. But now being an analyst, I want to condemn what transpired in the vote, which didn't go in favor of maybe some people, as they are saying. But of course, we would love to also congratulate those who have gone through. We hope and pray that let your leadership be at most with other people, because now it is people who vote you into that office, but when you mishandle it, it is the same people who vote you out of the office.
Yes, we have seen positions being fought for. People have spent a lot of money in this election, more than I think MPship. Okay. So unique with these positions to an extent that at least a person could, others were seen even complaining, nobody accepted after losing. I think a few accepted.
Now to inform you, I'm told Daniel at the last moment wanted to give everyone who would wish to go on his line 200,000 each person. 200,000 shillings. Ugandan shillings. I'm told Wambogo Moses gave 20,000 and a whole to every delegate from all sub-counties. Then that means delegates were supposed to be 500 something. So it means take a cent olaba, put money where you see. When it comes now to that position of chairman NRM on Bale District, it has a lot of benefits, because now when you become chairman, first of all, you're going to have a card of fuel every month. Every month you're going to be paid something like 0.6, 0.5 or 0.6. With fuel ABCD, you can end up scooping something like 7 point something. So that is what there. First of all, for these 5 years,
you are accustomed to that.
Yes, that is a job. Secondly, there are a lot of benefits, because now I want to tell you, that's why that's why some of these NRM cadres are saying there is a lot of shamness and incompetences of the party, in the way that when we are going in this vote, you're going to see there is a privilege that when you're chairman NRM, you are the godfather of everything in a vote. Someone can come and give you 100 million. Please, I want that flag bearer. I want to become a flag bearer. But now, this time, we are all sharp in this. Me, the Wariaula, a very highly recommended journalist and an investigative journalist. The moment everything is not going to be as we expect, I will automatically do what? I will automatically raise to the tango doi and inform, because I'm privileged that I have the direct calls, State House, the NRM, whatever, and everything. So I'm calling upon the party to come together, give the flag to the members who are eligible and who can rule Bale District.
As you conclude, you as the youngest politician, political analyst, as a youth who's joining politics, how are you seeing this Ugandan politics right now? Where are we heading? The way forward of it?
First of all, the Ugandan politics, most of the youth are entering it to look for jobs. Like when you look at the likes of my opponents, they are jobless. Most of them. Look at the chairman LC5 Bale District aspirants. It is only me who is having a job. Now you look at my brother Tony, you look at my brother Wokumu, he's looking for a job. But good enough, I've promised that I'm going to, when I get that position, I'm going to employ Mr. Wokumu to be my legal advisor. Tony Wamakale, I thought of giving him that position of what? That position of vice chairman. But I'm still scrutinizing his capability. So I want to say thank you very much to the well wishers of Bale District. Abantu b'Bale District nga nako basaba haru. Nandi sese ndumutwera umwana wenywe uwitsire nabere hugurawo nona kimya hachos natwere mbali. Namanyire kamaliro k'Embale ndi mutwara nase ufilinga bibindu by'Embale. Kurashina this time ofefe nga babandu b'Embale huhehala kwa mahore ne wali yaola mwana watimire no ninene. Wali yaola is the best candidate. Humulolelero mwana humuwe financial support, humuwe vote support, humuguruming. By the way, if mwaguruming lo mwana nga wali yaola watsile ku district, wali yaola alihuza huba se first of all ndimi basale bahali batwera tawe bali ready kasenza munde beyembale. I'm not going to wait for government money. I have many friends from the diaspora, many friends from Europe who are willing to give me like 5 private hospitals. Arisendu kwa basende balebe bayimba hakwa kolizo bali kasita mumbendebe balebe bambe bibindu arufashina muhamba balebe kama dwali lo muti yabone mbali mumeni huta x-ray busa bali ho hupa chifanani ulihusa sa chimtu ali kumina chenga everything nasinga mwisinga umwana ngese already ndinitsidile utsimirire hubanga kasamu trusting amwanda mundebe balebe bandu bembale nabesa hukumuhono tawe nabe kotseleye muluma saba wali yaola ali hutsa picking a nomination hutsibiri kulindilire nomination after then balebe ningire muharu nduho basaba bale mumbe support financial support mumbeho kama ni kenyo keba bandu isokulanga ho people power balebe mumbagirera munonde.
Oh, thanks for staying tuned at Panrenz UG. Stay tuned at Panrenz podcast.